So, back to Shadowrun Returns, the default campaign. Dead Man Switch. When we left off, can I just hit continue? When we left off, we had rescued Coyote, and I forget exactly what our lead was to the next part. Alright, so it's been like a good week since I played this, so I need to re-familiarize myself with, well, basically everything. I think I'm going through with pretty much just pure melee, so I'm sure the next thing that I'm gonna we'll just be working on basically this tree right here: strength, close combat, melee weapons, and maybe willpower. Stride, wherever this is, might be useful. Counter-strike might be useful. Chi onslaught might be useful. So I guess, like, you know, like any game of this nature, you got choices. Could just pump up my willpower a whole bunch and use a bunch of spells while running, you know, spells that just buff my ability to whack stuff with a machete. And I don't think there's anyone in my party anymore. I think what's his name left. Yeah, okay. I already finished talking to her. Does this give me an objective? Take a cab to the NSTB warehouse. Perfect. Johnny lands on his seemingly brand new mop, because we found out that he's merely disguised as a janitor. Or maybe he does do some janitorial things, but his real purpose here is downstairs. Oh no, I already know where the safe house is. I was just there. Grew up in the Royale, managed to escape that life. Her cousin was apparently not so lucky. He came to town. Is he... Oh, she's looking for... Okay. I thought she was going to say he died. No. Addicted to BTLs. Been staring away through chip houses, searching for him and acting as a one woman cleanup crew. So I think I can just catch a cab from here. Is this it? Okay. Leaving the Seamstresses Union behind you, head to the docks. The Ripper killed Sam, or maybe he or she slipped up with this latest victim, left some useful evidence. Oh, and, alright. The Ripper killed Sam, and maybe he or she slipped up with this latest victim, left some useful evidence. Only one way to find out. South Seattle's your typical industrial area. Grit, grime, and gray. And Griplow. Grit, grime, gray, and Griplow. How about that? You love this game. I've never really been into Shadowrun, so I don't know too much about it. The rain doesn't help matters any. Layers of dirt mixed with abandoned wooden pallets repurposed into makeshift furniture for the day workers. Garbage collects in the gutters of the broken down street. Disreputable is this district's middle name. Your destination, the National Transportation Safety Board warehouse, is located on a small strip of dock toward the less maintained end of the waterfront. Despite the presence of those who linger in such places, it's quiet as you approach the gate. So you've actually played this before. I didn't think it was well known at all. I had never really heard. I mean, I had heard of Shadowrun, the pencil and paper game, the tabletop game, but I think it was Sornus who recommended that I play this, and it's all right. NTSB, the bums around here are stealing. Alright. Halt! Toys with his gun absent-mindedly. Uh-oh, that's a bad time. Alright, so that's not getting me in. Not playing a very smart character. This... Oh, no. I was about to say this looks like another way in, but apparently not. Actually, it doesn't look like there's... Does she have something else to say? Is that why that looks like that? Or is it just... Have I already exhausted... Ah, okay, I can bribe her. Not me, a friend of mine. Have some fun with the guard. No. We'll see what other options we have. I'm not made of new yen. Oh! So we threaten him. Pay him. Or I don't even have Charisma 3. So I wonder if that's really the only solution. Well, I guess there's more than one solution. I could either pay her, or if I had the security etiquette, I could fool him. Or I could maybe just try climbing over and fight him? Nah. Yeah, we'll spend the money. I think I have money. I don't even know. It's funny how in a game you you just know that something like this works, right? There's no question that wait. I do have the ladder, right? Mission items? No. Oh, duh. They put a hand thing there. No, I should obviously not go over near him and get spotted. Ruin my genius plan. Inside the large gray warehouse is as typical as the outside. High ceilings adorned by girders and rickety catwalks top a huge utilitarian room. Concrete and steel walls meet a concrete floor. This is a place for storing things, and nothing more. Despite the quiet on the outside, the inside is a hornet's nest of Lone Star officers going about their business. In the center of the activity is the Emerald City Ripper's latest victim. With uniforms everywhere, no one stops you at the door. With uniforms everywhere, no one stops you at the door. It seems this case hasn't leaked to the press yet. Lone Star or no, you've got a job to do. Oh, I know that guy. Right? Don't I? Oh, I know this guy too. Alright. Magic is real, you know. It actually is in this universe, though. Find the Emerald Slitter Ripper, make something of myself. We've gone through the researcher's computer. Suspicions that this is a copycat crime, not the actual Ripper. NTSB. Second floor basement. Nanomachines. National Transportation Safety Board. This warehouse is used to go over records from plane crashes. Really? They have a warehouse specifically for that. Okay. Selling secrets. Yeah. Ah, okay. So somebody killed him, tried to make it look like a Ripper killing. What is our basis for believing that? There's Dresden. Pre-existing scar tissue. Wait, the killer definitely took the lungs. The more I look at it... The other missing organs may just be eviscerated within the chest cavity. The victim's lungs were transplants, which is interesting since another victim's missing heart was also a transplant. There's a woman nearby who is next of kin, maybe? Shannon Halfsky. Spirit medium. Whips out the Magatama. Uses the crane channeling technique. Deliver justice. Alright. Spirits of plane crash victims trapped between worlds. Personal items that belong to the victims. Summon a spirit to speak with us. Find 2 haunted objects. Oh, we're in a bathroom. I'm like, what does that mean? Alright, well, I can't quite get in there. There was something in there. Huh. Sticky substance of some sort seems to have Wow, that's a lot of alliteration. A sticky substance of some sort seems to have seeped through the trash pile. Handful of interesting items. Earring? Burnished steel? Small salmon? One of the items. Oh, okay. Mine now. Doesn't look like... I imagine any of these doors with the... No, I was going to say the exclamation point means that the door is locked, but that's not the case. I think they just like having glowing oh, no, maybe. Wait. This one was turned off, so maybe... I don't know. Locked with two-factor encryption. Nope. It doesn't like to register the first time I click on something in the environment. The victim's locker. Cool. Alright. Objective complete. I guess one of the things, and it seems like a crappy way to criticize something, but like this is kind of something that I never really liked. I shouldn't say never liked, but came to dislike about tabletop campaigns or stories, is that it feels a little too much like, here are all of the like encounters, whether they're combat encounters or conversations or whatever. Here are all of the relevant encounters that we want you to go through, and then everything else in the middle is just what can we fill this space with that will get you from fighting these guys in this apartment to fighting these guys in the forest, you know. Well, here it comes. Oh, no, wait. That's McCluskey? Then who's the other guy? Crime scene, not some Salish drum circle, whatever that means. Ooh, that got me a lot of karma. Let's spend that. So more body would be nice, but I'd also like to, yeah, let's get, what is this gonna be? Defense bonus to all non-magical close combat. Well, eventually, I'll need more strength before I can do that. So I think we're going with that, and we're going with that. Lovely. We need to get back in there. Enlist some help. So she's gonna join my party and we're gonna get somebody else, I guess. $4,000 new yen. Okay. Hi. Okay, and this is the cousin that we just heard about. Alright, so this, I guess, is like a side mission? Or maybe if I do this, I'm gonna miss my chance to, like, maybe it actually does branch the story, but I don't know. Or actually, maybe I'm gonna have to wind up helping her regardless, like, even if I say no. No, okay. I guess I just skipped that side mission, maybe. Shannon's plan is the best lead. You've got to find out more about the Ripper. But getting back into the warehouse is going to require some support in case the dreck hits the fan. The Seamstresses Union will have exactly what you need, a fixer. Finding this necessary middleman and deal broker is key to most plans involving Shadowrunners. A good fixer is worth the new yen. It's their job to have the contacts and know who's good at what. They'll put together the team you need. Magical support, skilled street samurai for muscle, or a Nova Hot Decker for matrix work. Running the shadows is a life and death gamble. It pays to hire the best Shadowrunners you can. It feels like there's a like they really do like including the jargon, you know, the Shadowrun jargon. You know, a Nova Hot Decker. It's like, oh, okay, if if you're familiar with the universe and familiar with like the stories that have been told in the Shadowrun universe, then you're gonna know that. I just noticed that these were headphones. Jessica something, waiting for you by the stage. Okay. Who is Bartbutt? So wait, so maybe that's not specific to Mrs. Kubota. Maybe there is actually weeb lingo weaved into Shadowrun, just like I was just saying with all the other jargon. Because oh my is a way of saying you, but that it's really awkward to say it like that. To just, you know, like the worst kind of I don't know, you know, like having a Native American who just weaves in, you know, something, I don't know, or like Spanish speakers. Well, no, the Spanish thing makes more sense because there are people who grow up speaking both languages and use them interchangeably. This just feels silly. The Nephilim Network. Nope. Of course you have. The premier work. Okay. Oh, but that was it? He had nothing else to say. He's just making it known that that's who he is, I guess. Oh, it's Sam's sister. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Coyote. Now with the police. Like, I'm not sure how much I appreciate them having all of the choices there. If they, like, it's fine that they're pretty transparently like overly nice, neutral, overly mean, and that's fine. Except that they don't seem to ever lead to different things. I just try and pick whatever sounds natural to reply with, and it doesn't seem to really matter. I'm sure that it could. I'm sure that they could, like, this engine is written so that you... Oh, am I? I'm sorry. That's just how I am. Too critical. I can never just sit back and enjoy a game. Part of it, like I explained a little bit earlier, I think part of it is just that not to say that I had a bad experience with pencil and paper role-playing games, but there's something that I was into and then got out of, and it was kind of like, I don't know. I guess maybe I think of it as being like, I don't want to say inferior. That's like offensive to people who do, who play D&D or Shadowrun or whatever all the time. But I don't know. I'm just going to play. I'll stop talking about it and just play. Did you see the thing that I just posted in the Discord with the panda? I know you did. You must have seen it. It was adorable. Oh, she's trying to get me to stop investigating it. Alright, so she's gonna give me a whole lot of information about the two of them. What happened? Okay, sorry, you can't keep the childhood photo. Who knows? Maybe they did include some things where, like, me being nice means that later I won't have the picture and could have used it for something. Of course. Reinterring my mother's body tomorrow. What made me get out of him? I guess it was, part of it was, well, part of it is that what got me into it was that we had a GM who was a very good planner and a very good storyteller. But then I guess as I went along, I started to see how, like, alright, if you're gonna watch like a movie or read a book or play a video game or whatever, or if you're going, I should say, if you're going to make one, there should be something that you're trying to say, you know, like it's rare that you have a good movie or something that's just action, right? It should be, oh, okay, there's some kind of message, there's some kind of, like, you get something out of it. Or, you know, if we're talking like a game with a good story, it's more than just a description of fictional events. Like, once upon a time there was a this, and then this happened, and then this happened, and then in the end this happened. You know, the end. It's like there should be a point to being told the story. And I feel like it's a lot more difficult to have anything of that nature... Whoops, I'm going the wrong way. Anything of that nature happen when at the base level, what you're really doing is just, you've got a bunch of things that you want to happen. You know, okay, we're gonna have a fight in this building, we're gonna have a fight in this castle, we're gonna have a thing happen over here, and the story is just something that links those things together, especially when they give a lot of freedom, or even the illusion of freedom, to be like, okay, you can make all these choices, you can go wherever you want, you can handle this however you want. It really takes away from having like a satisfying core to the story, I guess. It becomes more like, this is a story about a series of events that happened. This, and then this, and then this, and then this, and then this. This is Mr. Delilah. Oh, this is the guy that we were told is a fixer. I need to put a crew together. Pay him up front or a percentage of what I earn? I'll say I'll pay him up front. Alright, so she's in. Oh, we can have it. For some reason I thought the party size was 3. I guess it's 4. And wow, there are a lot of people to choose. There are a lot of people to choose from. Yeah, it's the sort of thing that you can really see in, like, if you read, like, bad fan fiction or something, or, like, an amateur, you know, filmmaker or whatever. And it's like, if all they're really doing is just describing a series of things that happen, that's not enough. That's not enough for a story. So let's get a... Who shoots things? Maybe nobody. Oh, those are guns. Got an axe and a strato... Oh no, that's a hover drone. I don't know what's going on with those. Let's add her. And do I want a second melee person? Or maybe a mage? Maybe a decker. While we're in there, we're probably going to have to hack something, right? Hypotenuse. The Matrix is dumb. Your name is dumb. His name is dumb. See, this is where I don't know enough about the... Oh, wait. Oh, there's even more people. Even more people. This is nonsense. Alright, let's take this. No, didn't I just say I wanted a mage? What's a tech mage? Support mage. It occurs to me, are these characters that other people created or something? Because I could see that being a thing too, that you create your character and they become available on the network. No, okay. They're just, what, better people? Because these guys are cheaper. These guys are more expensive. Heal wound. Bolt. I may be right. See, because some of these, like this burned out, this sounds like something that somebody wrote, doesn't it? This whole my talent began to weaken. What was I just saying about bad fan fiction? No, let's stick to the basic people, I guess. And I'm just gonna take the Felonian. Nah. This looks like a heal spell. Alright, we'll take him. There we go. It's... I don't know. You return to the docks to meet Shannon Halfsky. Although the Ripper's latest victim was her brother... Come on, sentence. Although the Ripper's latest victim was her brother, but Shannon appears cool and professional, a consummate runner by birth, if not by trade. She'll get the job done, and hopefully one of the hearth spirits in this place can point you towards the Ripper. Dealing with spirits can be tricky business, but when they deliver, it's pure platinum. One doesn't have to be an Amerindian shaman to summon and control spirits. Anyone with magical talent can do it. But Shannon seems to have a particular connection to the spirit world. As you approach the gate, you know something's not right. The docks, already strange and uncomfortable at night, trigger the need for caution. Then you see it. The guards are missing, and the gate's been smashed in. I guess everything is fine, right? I don't have any other spells to use, do I? No. And all these guys already have all of their stuff equipped. Perfect. Does he have no items, I just realized? That's too bad. What are these? Summons a... Wow, okay. Yes. Did I forget to? This is me. I don't care if I have 2 karma. That's nothing. About time you showed up. Looks like we weren't the only ones who wanted to take advantage. Mercs locked down the area. I guess there's a bit of coin. Alright, so we're just gonna run up and shoot him, I guess. You there, this block is off limits. We got a gas leak on the docks. Yeah, sure you do. Really, guy? Weird Project X Zone mod. I also, like, I'm starting to wish that I had picked up some, like, that I had played a character who had a reason to take whatever would enable me to get these different etiquette options. Because that's always nice, right? Being able to spend skill points that'll let you diffuse a situation. Alright, and what do I do again? This is... That's just a stun, basically. This does additional... We're just gonna beat the hell out of him. Wow, no, he has a lot of hit points. No, maybe he doesn't. The little combat drone. Which way is in? They didn't make me go through this area before. Oh. That guy looks like a big deal. Increase AP, willpower. Let's start with this. Let's start by giving me some armor. And then can he cast another spell on the same turn? Oh, that requires 2 AP, so no. And I guess we'll give a chance to hit to a random person. Wow, that's weak. Maybe she should have just shot him. Also, maybe we shouldn't be standing in a big group like this in case they have grenades or something. What is this? Oh, the drone! Do I have to... Is this one because it... Oh, interesting. Okay. I guess moving up to here is going to give it some cover. Wait, did I not get a turn? I feel like I didn't get a turn. Any set that isn't functionally a key. A key, like, you can get through this locked door if you don't... Or not locked door, but you know what I mean. So I guess I'm just gonna run up to this guy with the enormous gun and start chopping him up. Sure, why not? this guy. Oh, that one's 2 AP. Alright, he's just gonna shoot them. Ah, still not dead. Oh, what was that the... Oh, she moved but didn't get a thing? I'm confused, whatever. Wow! That drone deals a lot of damage. Okay. Who's got a heal? And for some reason, he's gonna have a lot of trouble hitting them, so we'll have him move instead. Can't quite get to them. That's too bad. And that's for unarmed damage. Yeah, my character is useless. Also, am I on the... I was on the wrong weapon, even. Whatever. Anybody else have a heal? He needs one more because I'm hurting from that. That's still zapping me. I also don't really know where is the last enemy. There they are. Still just out of range. Nonsense. What a terrible idea it is to be a melee character. I'm really gonna need, like... There is a spell that I can get, I think. Forgot I could do that too. Ready in action. Actually, this might kill him right now. Oh, he was down to his last... Alright, whatever. Whatever. As soon as the last merc hits the ground, the docks become eerily silent. Warehouse key. For karma. But I can't take it. Oh, oh, that's a subcategory. Okay. I probably should be carrying a gun, even if I'm bad with it. Just having it would be better than nothing. For times like that where I'm like, I just can't reach the guy. I can get close, but I can't. Won't be able to attack this turn at all. It's like I'd rather be shooting someone for 3 damage than not doing anything at all. You head inside the darkened warehouse with Shannon. Her eyes have that far-off gaze associated with looking into the astral plane. When the world changed, the Native American tribes made a resurgence as well, demanding a place in the new world. They got it. The Salish Shite Council now represents 6.8 million Amerindians across a multitude of tribes, Salish, Maka, Sinsarak, and others. They've adapted to the awakening better than other nations, thanks to a deeper connection to the world, both spiritual and physical and spiritual. You can see that connection alive in Shannon now. You notice the shift in her focus as she returns to the present. She nods to you. She can sense the spirits in this place. Now you just need to find them. Oh, did we get the drop on them, I guess? Alright, so let's start with... armor for me. Everyone knows I'm the real important character. Oh! Okay, so I do have... I was like, I thought I had at least one useful that I do. Okay. This is 5 damage. Wait, why was that not there before? Was it because I had the bat? It was because I was on the bat, probably. Nice. Okay, and that took all of their AP, I think, so they won't get to act next turn. That's what I'm useful for. Alright. Does she need to activate the drone? Yes. I should have been more worried about that. Hey, well. Let's... Let's do that and then move. We're gonna have... We do have somebody who has a, area spell, right? Actually, the drone should move too. The drone has 2 points, so it can move and then shoot. Oh, that's my person. He's got a magical explosion. Yeah, I'd like to avoid hitting... Oh, this is perfect, right? That's perfect. No, I still hit my own person. That's too bad. Okay, I'm not sure what this is. So I guess I could have moved her. For some reason I thought she had no AP. Like she was sitting here with Z's over her head. I don't see anywhere that says why that is. But can she... She has really low accuracy right now for some reason. I'm not... No, wait. She's... Oh my god. Look at this. She's so tiny. She's behind that person. I keep forgetting. She's the dwarf. This is the person who's all messed up. We'll just shoot them. And I think this is maybe where I kind of... Maybe what you're supposed to do as the melee person is actually be a tank. Like, form a front line. Because you can ready attacks so that people who try to move up get hit. Which takes some of their AP. Alright. I still have 3. So I'm going to run over to this guy and I'm going to double strike him. Oh, and that killed him. Perfect. Could shoot this guy, I guess. Yeah, sure. Is his heal ready? Yes. He can heal himself, right? Sure. Oh, missed at that range, really? She only has 1 shot, so... do this instead. Fine. Oh, good. I thought she was gonna miss. That is a very weak shotgun blast. No, not safe. Really now? Okay. And that's oh, it's not everyone, because there's going to be more people over somewhere. They're gonna come from this way or that way? I don't want to get too far from the team. Doesn't look like we can go through this door, can we? We can. Let's have everyone else move up. I don't see any. Maybe. No, they're gonna be over here. They still have us in combat turns. I'm not sure I understand. Alright, I guess let's run. Everybody run over this way. Oh, welcome back. Oh, it takes 2 AP to do. I've never played XCOM, but I mean XCOM is, I guess, kind of like, I mean, tactical RPGs in general are pretty much like, hey kids, don't you want to play D&D except not have to use pencil and paper? So it kind of is. You're kind of right. What? I wanted there to be bad guys in here. You serious? There's really no bad guys in here? I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in you bad guys. Oh my gosh, it's a bad guy. It's an orc Shadowrunner. Well, we can't hit him just yet. Whoa. Oh, that was a shotgun blast that removed AP. Alright, so she was she's not actually sleeping. She just is stunned. She lost AP. No! Oh my god, why did... That was the wrong button. That's awful. Alright, how can we make up for this? What's he got? He's got something good, right? Heal her? He can't get there. Armor? Maybe I should. I'll have him. I'll have him move out here. I guess. Heal her. Shotgun blast that causes hunger. Are they gonna just destroy this drone? I bet they are. No, maybe not. Let's... Give me the armor. Give me the... haste? He's still got one action left. Overwatch prevents units from getting caught by surprise. Okay. She doesn't actually have... Oh, I think one of my... I did see that ability in there under myself. Now that I know what that is, that's helpful. Can she repair the drone? Maybe I want the drone to back off. I'm gonna have the drone back off for now. Ow. Ow. Damn, get wrecked. Good. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, not enough AP. Oh, does she have to... Do I have to turn the drone to off? In order for her to, like, have a normal amount of AP? I don't quite get these, the drone users yet. What are we doing? Healing me? Yeah, we are. Or no, oh, wait, Overwatch is the thing that I got. It's the, it's that cone ability. Maybe it's much better if you have a weapon. I mean, a gun instead of just using it with a melee person. Maybe I was totally wrong about everything. Just shoot him. Yeah. Flight recorder. Optional. Find the pay data. Is that what we got? Oof. But yeah, the where's Overwatch? Yeah, close. Okay, close combat gets Overwatch. Do ranged weapons also get it? Maybe. Maybe they unlock it separately. Yes. Okay, you can also do it with ranged combat. And notice, hello. Yeah, this is Shadowrun Returns. Alright, so we've summoned the spirit of the people who died in plane crashes to ask them, did they see the murder that took place in here? Ew. Their cherubic faces. Aw. Yeah, I get the feeling that probably XCOM isn't really a role-playing game, right? It's just the combat and the, like team building or base building. So they would have invested a lot more development time in the actual combat, where this is supposed to be like everything. This is supposed to be for people who want to take an RPG campaign and make it on the computer, so they can go, oh, my Shadowrun campaign, I can run this adventure. because you can. That's I guess supposed to be the main point of this. That it's like an RPG maker kind of thing. Not for RP, like specifically for pencil and paper, for people who are playing the Shadowrun RPG already. Indeed. Crying out for a witness as he died, we came to bear witness, but fled in terror before the malevolent spirit that profaned the man's remains. It was other. So an elf and a troll were behind this murder, but they're not necessarily the Ripper. Where the man died. Yeah, I missed some of the right. That in a game that somebody makes that is all about the tactical combat, you're going to get better tactical combat. You're going to get stuff where things are planned. Actually, that's the other thing that I came to not really like about pencil and paper RPGs is that it felt to me like the encounters were designed to be won, right? You're going to get in how many fights over the course of a campaign, and you're supposed to win every one of them, pretty much, right? It seemed weird to go, like if I'm playing a game, I want even if it's not that hard, I want the game to be trying to beat me, whereas the GM should kind of feel like, oh, if I do make an encounter and run it and it's hard and the party dies, then we either the adventure is over, like, okay, they failed, what a terrible story that was. They got to the Tower of Destiny and on the 3rd floor they fought a whatever golem and it killed them all. The end. Roll credits. Like that's a terrible ending to a story. Or you have to, fit in some terrible way that, oh, okay, they killed you, they didn't kill you, they took you prisoner so that you could escape, blah blah blah. Alright. Now with these poor souls of my brother deserves to be free. The elf and the troll. Although we don't know for sure that they actually killed him, just that they were there. We don't know that they were even responsible for his death. So now we need to go to the spot where he was actually killed and check it out. Isn't this it? Yoo-hoo. Oh, here we go. DNA evidence. The piece of my brother's killer. We got a lot of karma. Alright. Commune with Bear, consult the spirits, and do what must be done. And now we leave. I'm also, I think, probably playing this on default difficulty. I could see it being something where if you play it on hard, you would have to progress slow. I mean, I was just using abilities at random. I was just like, hey, let's run out into the middle of the street and start shooting people. I can totally envision playing this on a harder difficulty or simply having a harder encounter where you would go, okay, actually needs to be planned out, like Valkyria Chronicle style. That's one where you can't just run a random person out there and just shoot randomly. You need to actually arrange people. So, when you return to the Seamstresses' Union in the early hours of the morning, it seems a completely different place. Bereft of the normal crowd that haunts it, the bar feels desolate, almost abandoned. It's eerie, like the back hallways of hotels and shopping malls. But you finally have a break in your case, a sample of the Ripper's blood. You just need someone to help you. Why do we think this is the Ripper's blood? Didn't I just say we don't know for sure that either one of them are the Ripper? Or that they were the people who killed that guy even. Just that they were there. Because I thought we had reason to believe that maybe this murder was not done by the Ripper. I only just noticed the skull. The whatever it is, the ram skull. That's the Shadowrun emblem. Oh, plus I got an assload of karma. We need to spend that. What happens? What's way up here? Oh, maximum for human and elves, maximum for dwarves, maximum for orcs, maximum for trolls. And what are there's counter strength, there's Chi Onslaught eventually is going to be really cool. So we'll keep that in mind, but for right now, what else are we going to get from this? Cleave sounds pretty good. Alright, we'll get that, and then we'll also increase willpower. We'll get started on the path to the incredible edible Blade Fury. Yeah, hard like mental exercises where it's almost like. So now we're kind of getting into another genre that I'm not sure that I really like, because like if you're playing Super Meat Boy or something, it feels fine to fail, right? To go, I jumped up on the thing and I got crushed. It's like, oh, okay. If I were a perfect genius, I might have realized on my first time through how to do it. But it's kind of trial and error. It's kind of, you jump up there, you get crushed, and you go, oh, I guess I have to time it different? Crush. No. Oh, I have to do it different. Okay, I made it. With like a tactical game, that feels a lot worse to me. I mean, Super Meat Boy, it takes 2 seconds to die. Whereas if you were to go, okay, I'm going to do this fight that takes like 20 or 30 minutes, and it's like, oh, I did kind of make a mistake early on, and that screwed me. It's like, oh, well, we'll just rewind and go back to the beginning. There are only certain types of games where I like the idea of doing it over and over. Like, at that point, I'd rather be playing Crypt of the Necrodancer, right? Where if you fail, it's like, okay, you can do it again, but it's going to be different. So you need to actually learn the rules, not learn the stage. Maybe that's where I'm coming from. That if it's a specific scenario, like there's a sniper here, and there's a guy with a flamethrower here, and there's this guy over here, then this is what you should do, and work it out like a puzzle. I don't like that so much as being presented with, you're going to run through here, and sometimes there's going to be guys with flamethrowers, and sometimes there's going to be snipers, and it's going to be different every time, so you have to learn the strategy instead of learn this exact configuration and how to beat it. But I'm kind of droning on. What's the word around town? More Ripper kill. There's got to be more than one of the guy if he's killing multiple people every day. And all the victims are human. We didn't know that just yet. We're getting political. about the Ripper. I will unlock the piano. It is likely you will visit the Matrix before the day is done. Obtained plate of sausages. Excellent.